great installment of watching your crazy instructor. So today, this video is all about blending and setting with powder. I'm not gonna leave you like this. Remember, I promised in the last video I would not leave you in this crazy land. Let's change this. So what I have my sponge. This is that clean, nice, beautiful sponge. I know I use a lot of sponges. Use less if you need to, use other things if you need to. It just helps to teach it. And I've learned over the years, more sponges helps. But I understand if you're paying for all of it, you can't do that. Adapt as you need to. So, but I have my sponge. I have my powder. Your powder looks slightly different. This is just translucent. The one in your kit turns whatever color, it's sort of tinted. The one in your kit is tinted to different colors. So it has a little bit of makeup in it. The one I'm gonna use is just a translucent powder. It's my favorite. It's the same brand, it's Ben Nye, but it's the Ben Nye Neutral Set, I think is what it's called. And it's my favorite. I promise it will turn whatever color you are. And it's great. I keep this, I use it at home. I keep it in my purse. I load up powder puffs and keep it around with me. It is great for sucking up oil without adding makeup on. That's what translucent helps you do. Yeah. So I have my powder. I also have a powder puff. This one comes in your kit. They are machine washable, so you can keep using them. They're completely reusable, and you load powder into them. I will show you how to do that in this video. So sponge, powder, powder puff. I also have a powder brush. You have a smaller version in your kit. This is, I've upgraded to the very expensive e.l.f. brush that we see here. I think this is the $6 version. I like it because it's flat, so it presses the powder in. So what else? I think that's it. All the things I need. So first we need to blend this out. And remember I talked in the last video that blending is all dependent on a lot of different factors. Distance from you to the audience. The audience can be a camera. So you to the closer you get to a camera, the closer you get to the audience member, the more you have to blend, the more natural your makeup has to be. Angles. If you've ever watched one of those videos where people turn themselves into like Johnny Depp or whatever crazy character they want to be. But when they do, it's all about front. The minute they turn to the side, it all goes away and they look crazy. So angles are very important, and lighting. We have crazy bright lights on me right now, so everything's going to show up. The darker or the brighter my lights, the less things are going to show up. So you have to add more contrast. When I blend, so I blend a few ways. First, less pressure is better. Don't do this. Gentle, people, gentle. Yeah? Different ways that I blend. Dab. This diffuses makeup. So it doesn't move it around up or down. It just takes two harsh lines and diffuses them out. So you'll see me dab a lot. It also picks up makeup. You'll notice my sponge will pick up some of my makeup. There's a lot on. Cream, it's a medium coverage, not full coverage, but it's generally a medium coverage. So dab, flick. You'll see me kind of at circular motions like this. Flick. If I flick up, it moves makeup up. If I flick down, it moves makeup down. And then you will see me be gentle like a little brush. And you'll see it barely touches. Yeah? I'm just trying to move little bits of makeup, gentle, gentle. So, dab, flick, gentle little brush. Those are my three. And do different sides different ways. Do half, blend half, and then go into another room and take a picture. Look at how other people look at you. See how you look in your car. I'm always amazed. I will do my makeup in my room. In my lovely vanity lights, I go downstairs, hop in my car, and I'm like, whoa, that's what it looks like? So test it, test it, test it. You're never gonna just throw somebody on stage or in front of a camera and go, okay, that's good, bye. No, you're gonna look at it and adjust. There's always room for adjust. And if you screw it up, it's makeup, you take it off, you try it again. Yeah? If you overblend and it all goes away, you just put more on. It's totally fine. It's makeup. So I have it. I'm going to turn to the side. So this one I'm flicking. I'm blending the two sets together. I'm softening the line. Whenever you have lines on your face, that's where the eye goes. So your eye is jumping around to all these harsh areas. The minute I blend it out, it goes away. And I am blending for a mirror that is about 2 feet in front of me. Blend, blend, blend. If you're going on stage, I tell people to go and stand back. Stand back 10 feet from a mirror. See what you look like. If you can't see anything, do you think your audience can? The answer is no. Nose, I'm gonna pull down. You'll see I generally don't go out, I'll go down. And what I will do is I just turn my hand while going down. because this makes a wider nose. Don't like that. Finger, yeah. If you need to use your fingers, they're totally acceptable devices. This one, dab, dab, dab. And you'll see me kind of edge it in. Dab, 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 dab. Yeah. Oh, much better. Good, good. Under eyes, check them. Lips, chin, see what you like. So now you can see the difference, right? Blended, unblended. This I can go out in. As I go backwards, I don't have much to go. But you'll see it'll change it, right? The closer I get, the more you're gonna notice it. So now we're gonna do the other side. Getting rid of any harsh lines. That one's harsh. Let's not forget that. Go away. Double check. What do I like? If you made it all go away, do it again. If you didn't blend enough, blend some more. Powder is always going to knock it down one more level. So just be aware of that. Powder is always going to blend us down a little bit more. Sort of diffuses everything. So I'm blending. Check, always check back here. Make sure you don't get it. But my chin should be sitting up a little bit more. I should have nice cheekbones. I feel better. I definitely feel better. So now it's time to powder. Now when using a cream foundation, you need to set it with powder. If I don't, I feel like kind of gross and nasty right now. My hands feel a little bit oily. It's an oil-based product. You need to soak up the oil. So powder is not about adding another layer of makeup on. It's about soaking up the oil in your makeup. And it makes it a matte finish. We want a matte finish. We need a matte finish. Powder is also going to help your makeup transfer less everywhere. We will set it at the end, but this kind of just helps us. It keeps it all in one place. So I have my powder. This is my neutral set. Use the powder in your kit. I have my powder puff. So what you're going to do is you're going to mound it up in the middle. And it's a lot. I know it's aggressive. You need a lot of makeup, a lot of powder. Yeah. Now the world has taught us that you're supposed to put something, you do this and you just slap it on your face. That's not that type of powder puff. Those powder puffs are dipped in and then, and it was a very sort of oldie-timey 1920s, 30s, like here's my powder puff and I'm gonna powder my whole body. That's not what we're doing. What we want to do is we're gonna fold this like a little taco and you're gonna rub it together. Rub, 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 rub. You are loading all of the powder inside the puff. It doesn't belong on the outside, it belongs on the inside. So see, already some is gone. I open it, I refold it, a different direction. Rub, rub, rub. Rub your little taco. Yeah? Till it's all gone. You'll see me sometimes I'll flick it if I need to, but it's gone. It's on the inside, that's where you want it. And what you don't want to do is just slap your face a bunch. What you want to do is fold it over your hand and press. And it's gonna feel like a lot of powder. Okay? You want a lot of powder. If you've ever heard of baking is when they put gobs of powder on and you let it sit in there until it like soaks up into the skin. I don't think that's not necessary. A little bit Casper-ish. You know, we can all be Casper, but powder, 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 powder. I've pressed it into the skin. You need to absorb all the oil in the makeup. Then I take my powder brush and I excavate. So you're on a dig site and you gotta find your face again. Oh, yeah. If you've powdered sufficiently, you should be able to just run your hand along it and you feel nice and smooth. No oil. Anywhere you put your makeup, you powder. Please. So lots of powder, you want to set it. The amount of powder you put is dependent on a couple things as well. So one, the more oily your skin is, the more your skin sweats, the more powder you can use. The drier your skin, the less powder, because it doesn't absorb the powder as quickly. My skin, I'm super oily. It absorbs all of the powder really quickly. So what I really have to pay attention to is making sure I don't look oily. If you have dry skin, a lot of times you have to look moisturized. So you use less powder. You also have to think about it as none of us are gonna, from right here, I'm rarely gonna go straight on set or straight on stage. This is my first stop, right? Makeup is first. Then I'm gonna go put on my costume, and then I'm gonna go put on my wig. So there's a few minutes between all of these things. I could be waiting around for 20 to 30 minutes. You want to make sure that you are setting yourself up for the minute you step on the stage. You don't wanna look your best 20 minutes before you start. So you're gonna double check, but I always make sure I powder. Don't despair if you have a lot of powder. Just know next time I can use less, or wait for 20 minutes, wait 30 minutes, see how much your skin absorbs. So really pay attention to that. So excavate, and you see it sort of softened everything one more level. That's what you want. Yeah. So we knew the venue, we knew the distance, we knew all the things about the atmosphere we're creating, the character we're creating. Now we wanted to blend it all. We need to look like it's, good makeup looks like it's part of your skin, not sitting on top of it, right? That's fantasy makeup. That you are a whole different person. This wants to look like it's part of you. You never want to be distracted by any part of it. So we want to blend to the audience that we have, the lights we have, the situation we're in, and then we need to powder. We need to set it. Before we put on multiple layers, we're going to put a powder layer in between. So now we've done that, we've powdered, now we're ready to put our makeup on. I know this seems like we've gone through 12 videos and we haven't even put a drop of makeup on. I promise we'll be pretty. So that was blending and setting with powder. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time.